What's up, guys? It's B Wade. I have 5 MLB plays for y'all for Thursday's slate. We fucking crushed it today on Wednesday. Finally, there's enough data starting to come in where it's starting to normalize. We cashed one of our free slips, the 2-man hit, easily, and then we swept VIP. All 5 props I gave out cash. We cashed both slips. Overall, profitable day for you guys on the free picks. Very profitable for VIP. This is what we're looking for. I always told you guys I'd be transparent. Means when we lose, I tell you, but that also means when we win, I let you know, and we won today. So if you guys want to join VIP, if you want to see what it's all about, as always, there's 2 ways you can get in. Use code NBA. You're going to get 80% off. It'll be less than $10 for that first week. The other option is sign up with one of the apps I tell you about in this video, Chalkboard, Underdog, or any of the apps down below in the description. Use my code, deposit $5, $10, whatever you want, and then send me a screenshot on Instagram. I'll hook you up with the free week of VIP. On top of that, I'm giving away a signed Paolo Banchero jersey. I'm also looking for input as to what signed jersey you guys would like me to see give away next month. So we'll get into that later. I'm just going to start getting into these picks for you, though. I'm starting out with Aaron Judge. Over 1.5 bases. I don't like taking the base plays for a lot of guys, but with a guy like Aaron Judge, that's basically saying over half a hit. This guy can easily grab 2 bases in 1 hit. You can see he's done it in 67% of games so far, 12 out of 18. He's done it in the last 5 straight games, 7 out of the last 8. And it's funny because people were talking about him like hitting a slump after that early home run onslaught that the Yankees were doing, but like looking at this chart, I don't know where the slump was. So, guys, I'm riding with Aaron Judge over 1.5 bases here. You can see his overall average on the year so far is 409. His average against righties is 370. He still has 3 home runs against righties, 11 RBIs. Love this pick almost at even money. I'm grabbing it. We're gonna stick with the Yankees here, and I'm taking Jasson Dominguez over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. So he's hit this in 50% of games this year. But looking at the data, there is a really clear split that I'm able to determine. So when you look at Jasson Dominguez overall, 54 at-bats, batting 259, right? But when you look at him hitting right-handers, 30 at-bats, and he's batting 400, right? 259 to 400. So then that says, what is he doing against lefties? Well, I did the math, and that means against lefties, he has 24 at-bats and only 2 hits. He's batting .083 against lefties. So when you figure 24 at-bats against lefties, 30 at-bats against righties, that's almost an even split. When I look at this, and I'm going to be honest, I didn't go that deep to look at each game, but that tells me pretty much all these games where he's hitting this, they're against righties, and the games where he's missing are against lefties. Right? It's split 50-50. He has 12 hits against righties and 2 hits against lefties. Doing that quick math, it tells me that he's hitting these numbers against righties pretty consistently, and he's not getting shit against lefties. He's batting .083. So Taj Bradley being a righty, I feel good taking Jasson Dominguez here, especially since we're taking Aaron Judge. Get some correlation going here in this slip, and I like them both to hit their numbers. And then for our third pick, guys, I'm going back to the Xavier Edwards well. We took him today on Wednesday. He cashed for us. He has cashed this in 8 straight days or 8 straight games. Over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He's hit this in 13 out of 17 games this year. 8 straight games. When we look at him, let's look at his numbers. Xavier Edwards, he's 1 for 3 against Eduardo Rodriguez, and it's funny. I had to look at it for a second. This is the game of Edwards. We have Edward Cabrera and Eduardo Rodriguez pitching. So 2 Edwards on the mound, but he's 1 for 3 against Rodriguez. Against lefties, he's 250. So not great, but also not terrible. He's just consistently getting, he's getting on base. He's driving in runs. He's scoring runs, 76% of games. Getting this at even money when it's something that he's hitting 8 straight games and 76% of games this year is a great deal. I'll take it every day of the week. Xavier Edwards over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. See that slip on the screen here? We're getting just about 5.86x for this on Underdog. Underdog continues to be one of my favorite apps. has some of the best payouts in the industry. They also get their lines up earlier than almost anybody else. They have more props to pick from. It's a great all-around app, really easy to use, great payouts. They've been giving us ton of 60% profit boosts, probably 7 or 8 over the last 4 or 5 days, which really makes a big impact when it has a $50 max bet. So that's a couple extra $100 when the slip hits. And then one of the best sign up bonuses. When you use code BWADE, they're going to give you up to $1,000 in a deposit match. Whatever you throw in, they double it up to $1,000. Free money. Take a screenshot when you make that deposit, send it to me on Instagram, and I'll hook you up with that free week of VIP. You guys already see what we did today. 5-5 sweep. Hit all of them, guys. I want to help you win. So sign up on Underdog, take advantage of all those bonuses, and let's make some money together. Looking at the signed Paolo Banchero jersey. Look, this is just my way to give back and say thank you to you guys. All you have to do to enter is subscribe to this channel, like this video, drop a comment. I make it real easy. It's just for fun, right? It's my way to say thank you. If you guys want to let me know in the comments down below who you'd like to see me give out for a baseball autograph jersey moving forward, since we're moving into baseball season, the guys I'm thinking about right now are Ellie De La Cruz, Bobby Witt Jr., Fernando Tatis Jr., so let me know if any of those interest you, who you'd like to see. Throw it in the comments. That'll count as your entry, and it'll let me know who I should be picking up. Let's get into these last 2 picks. This second slip is going to be a fade fest. We're fading Jordan Westburg, 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. He's only hit this 5 times this year, and he hasn't gotten over it in his last 5 games. He hasn't even gotten a hit in his last 4 games. And then when we look at how he's hitting against right-handed pitching, he's .18. He's batting 186. Tyler Bibby's on the mound. Solid pitcher. Hasn't had a great start to the year. Not terrible either, but when he's on, he's on. Either way, Westburg just is not seeing the ball that well right now. I'm fading the shit out of him, especially getting it even money. And then as a Phillies fan, this pains me, but Brandon Marsh is just playing like dog shit this year. He's gotten over this once all year, and he hasn't even gotten a hit since the 3rd game of the season. You can see these other green ones are RBI, run, RBI, and he is batting .074 against right-handed pitching in 27 at-bats. I want to say that's maybe 1 hit. No, maybe 2 hits. Yeah, that's probably 2 hits in 27 at-bats. I'm fading Brandon Marsh here, guys. He just has not shown us anything. Getting this at almost even money when he hasn't even done it. He's done it once all year. Feels like a great value, so I am fading Marsh. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting 2.7x for this on Chalkboard. Chalkboard's really cool because they keep rolling out new features, right? So one, they have a cash out feature, which no other DFS app has, surprisingly. Sportsbooks have it, but DFS apps you can't cash out. On Chalkboard you can. They have also added game markets, so now you can like put together your player props with over-unders, money lines, spreads, all that type of stuff, which is also new on fantasy apps. And they have also made this app available to 9 or 10 more states than it used to be. So look at the map on the screen and see if maybe it's new to your area now. And then they will double your first deposit up to $100 when you use code BWP. Guys, the code is BWP for Chalkboard. It's not BWADE. Make sure to use the right code, please. Otherwise, I do not get credit for it. And when you take a screenshot of that sign up and send it to me on Instagram, I'll hook you up with a free week of VIP. So, guys, sign up on Chalkboard. A lot of cool stuff happening on there. They have great payouts, great lines, and then they're going to double that first deposit as well. Check out Chalkboard. Make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment on that on this video so you can be entered to win that signed Paolo jersey. And then look, either use code NBA and get 80% off, or sign up on one of these apps and get a free week of VIP. But you see what we did today. We cashed a free slip, and then we cashed everything that we put in for VIP for baseball today. I want to help you guys win, so tag along. Let's make some money. Appreciate y'all.